babies! Good morning! They're spotted dolphins. They're so pretty. I see you! Are you looking at me? Hello, lovely. Hi, babies. Good morning, good morning. I love when they look up at you. It's the coolest thing. Oh, I can see him under the water. Hey everyone, so we are going into the end of Sunday, and as you can see,
it's very gray.
It hasn't been nice all day today.
It's cold.
It is cold.
This ain't Grenada anymore.
But our weather is starting to fill in as predicted. We're just starting to get a little bit of rain. Good news is some of the storms have dissipated.
A wee bit.
Bad news is some have gotten bigger.
Yeah, so we are plotting a course pretty much due east starting today. We've gone north as much as we need to, and then we'll start heading east, and we're gonna be confronted with a large system there in a couple of days. So we got just over a week left to get to the Azores, and pretty much all of that's going to have some massive waves.
It's going to be a roller coaster.
Rain,
yeah,
and big wind on the beam. So we're all kind of a little bit anxious, a lot of studying of charts and maps and weather predictions and
all the things you have to do. So, yeah. But good thing is we had a day full of dolphins. So tons of dolphins today, which was lots of fun. They came and they danced around the boat. I think they ate all the fish around our boat, or at least scared them away.
Anything.
We've been skunked.
Yeah, we've been trying hard too.
Yeah.
We've been changing up lures and everything. We haven't caught a thing. So
no.
Caught two other boats in the whole arc have caught fish. So it gives you an idea out of the last 5 days of
how
motoring.
There are no fish in the sea, my friends.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we'll keep trying.
Yeah, we'll keep trying, and stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We hope you're having fun on this trip. We definitely are. It's about to get exciting, so.
Yeah, and it's just been a lot of motor in the last couple of days, and trying to figure out how much fuel we have, what to conserve, when to sail, when not to sail, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of planning involved.
There is. That changes constantly. It's all very volatile. So anyways, that's today's update, and we'll catch you when things get a little bit more exciting. It's been a terribly gray day all day, but this sunset is amazing. It's like the clouds have caught fire or something. Another day in the books, and another little bit closer to the Azores. we are on a wee bit of a heel. It's crazy. So we're gusting about to the 30s right now. Obviously we're heeled over pretty good. Still keeping a speed at about 6.5, 7. But it's not comfy. We're all over the place. It's awesome, and the cockpit is soaked with all the waves coming over. It's a fun evening here on the boat. Getting through the little craziness, the spin up that we knew that was coming. We'll see what the next couple hours bring.
Whoa. There's no one flying. You be careful.
That's crazy.
Yep. It's hard to tell, but it's about noon. I'm just up in the V berth trying to catch up on some sleep. I've been up since about 1:30 last night. My shift's at 3. Excuse me, everybody's trying to just get snuggled down somewhere. We are heeled way over. We're in about 20 plus knots of wind. Seas are about 6 to 7 feet. We had about 2 feet of wind chop on top of that. And we are pounding into the waves. And uncomfortable to say the least. Not seasick or anything, just hard to find a comfortable spot anywhere on the boat. I think there's probably one spot in the cockpit that there's maybe 2 spots that are awesome, and there's 5 of us. So you're either got one of those lucky people that gets one of those spots, or you're doing this to keep yourself from piling up against the wall. So we only got 7 days of this. And then we'll be in the Azores. So, it's good. It's the part of me. I've been started John Kretschner book last night on my watch in my earpods. Just the timing was really good. I'm talking about some of the conditions he's been in, and it's an experience. I'm going to show you something in a second here that's worth seeing. That view is the dinghy on the deck above me.
It's day 2 of these crazy swells, and we are not heeled over as much as we were before, which is nice, but it's still bouncy. We're all taking turns sleeping, as we said before, but it's a little bit nicer than it was. Our wind speed has come down from the 30s to the high teens, low 20s. So is our boat speed, unfortunately, but I guess that all comes hand in hand. We're all kind of just catching up on it today, and then waiting to see what comes. And fingers crossed, we are behind the storm right now, but it's crazy. You can see the water keeps coming up onto the deck. It's just wet all the time, everything. It's not so bad though. This is what it's like being in the Atlantic, I guess. We're finally getting a taste of it. See that little red mark at the top there? That is our halfway mark across the Atlantic here. We're going to reach that in about 3 hours today, maybe 2, which is super exciting. It's been one heck of a ride already. We got through the major part of the storm yesterday, and it's the wind's kind of up and down right now, but the waves have finally settled, so we've got a little bit nicer of a ride going on. But yeah, I'll fill you in when we get some more light, but that's our halfway mark, and we're just trucking on along.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. We are at the morning of day 7. Yes.
Is it 7?
I should check that first.
I don't even know.
I don't know where we are.
It doesn't really matter.
No.
We're about halfway across right now, so we're getting close. The wind's pushing us south, which is not helping. We need to go east, but
we're at about 7 knots of wind, so
yeah,
we're a bit adrift at the moment.
Yeah, it's early in the morning. I just woke up. I've been up since 3.
Doing the shift thing. It's beautiful. We're finally getting some sun. As I said earlier, the waves have kind of broken a little bit, so we're not getting kicked around as much as we were before, which is nice. And
yeah, yesterday, the last 2 days, we were in like 9 to 10 foot seas, and
it's crazy.
It was crazy. So the day before that was even crazier, but yeah, this has calmed down.
Yeah.
We're becalmed.
Yes.
But we're kind of in between systems right now, heading towards Portugal. There's a big spin up right in front of us, so we'll probably start getting some of that tomorrow or tonight even. But
maybe
we'll see.
We'll see. Anyways, for now it's beautiful and it's calm, and hopefully we'll get out of the cockpit. We've been in the cockpit for 3 days now, and so we'll get out the outside of the boat and actually walk around a little bit.
No showers.
Yeah. This boat's starting to get rank. We need to get some clean on us.
Yeah.
So hopefully that happens today. And I think we're going to motor a little bit, charge our batteries up, and get going in the right direction. Welcome to beautiful day 7 on our trip. As we said earlier, we made it through that crazy little weather system that was going through, and it's turned into a really lovely day today. The sea state's nice and low. We are at our halfway point, which we mentioned earlier, so we're celebrating that today with some fresh homemade bread that Ken's making and a beef bourguignon that Lynn made. So it's kind of a special occasion. We're halfway to the Azores, halfway to Europe, which is really quite neat. But check this out, we got hit big time with salt spray over the boat. Look at the salt. And it's everywhere. The teak is just glittering. We need a huge, well, maybe not a huge rainstorm, but some water on this boat, because everything you touch is just covered in crystals. But a lovely day today. Nice water, sea state, big rollers. The wind's not in our direction, of course, but you can't have everything. You just gotta enjoy what you got.
See our view?
It's beautiful. We're underwater here. Another crazy day. Storming. Love it though. You can't see the water on that side. Dolphins! Hi! Right at sunset, it's perfect. We're being lazy, we're heeled over and it's cold outside, so we're not going to see the dolphins. We're just looking from the side. There they are. Hi, dolphins. Oh, they're active. Hi, buddies. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. It's a great way to support our channel. And let us know what you think in the comments section. We love hearing from you. If you'd like to show a bit more support, hit us up on our Patreon page for tons of extras and real-time weekly updates. I'll pop the link in the description below. Love you guys. Weirdest feeling, I gotta tell you. Come here, I'll talk to you about it.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good shit, lollipop.
It is the good shit lollipop.
It's morning and
Yeah.
we're tired.
It's what are we on now? I don't know. Day 8.
Day 8?
Yeah.
8 or 9.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And we're honking along. We have anywhere between 17 to 20 knots of wind, and we're consistent about 8.5 to 9 knots. The sea state is absolutely horrendous. Like, we've got such big waves, and
They're mountains.
yeah, it's the weirdest feeling though, sitting in the back of the boat here. And I think maybe it's because we've been going so long, and it's not something that we're used to, being on the water for this long. But it's like we're on this weird little rocket ship that we are sailing through. I don't even know how to really explain it.
Yeah.
It's such a strange and weird feeling.
You said this morning it felt like we were on a big sled, and that's what
Yeah.
it feels like. It feels like you're in a sleigh and you're just plowing through.
Yeah, it's a weird, strange feeling.
It's just such a big, heavy boat too. So, first,
Part 1, subsection C.
nobody's sleeping on the boat. Everyone's
No.
exhausted.
Yeah.
My shoulders are killing me just because of my injuries, but I can't sleep on either side. And you have to lay on a side, basically. You can't lay flat, you just slide off stuff. And there's only one side of the boat, the keeled side of the boat, you can lay down on. The other side, you just, like, we're sitting right now on this side of the cockpit. You can't even sit on that side of the cockpit.
No.
So, yeah.
It's crazy. So it's getting a little, we're all doing our very best to keep good spirits and all that kind of stuff, but I think everyone's getting a little tired and sleep deprived, and
That's B.
yes, B.
2. We're just all pooped out. But it's nice that we have some wind now, but it was nice actually when we had no wind and it was flat and we could motor and everyone was resting.
Yes. Yeah, it's funny because we talked about that in the beginning when, you know, you're bummed that there's no wind and you're motoring and it's all calm, and we kept saying we have to remember these days because it's not going to be this way in a little bit.
100%. Yeah.
And it's so true. Like, looking back, I would love to have just one of those days right now, just so we can all sleep and get stuff kind of organized. And, you know, the boat turns into a road trip car. And anybody who's ever been on a road trip knows that when you've been in a car for 2 days, it is an absolute disaster. And you do your best to throw away all your garbage and keep everything clean and all that stuff, but it always turns into an absolute disaster.
It does.
And that's what we're in right now. I mean, you can't really maintain as you normally do. You just maintain to get by. And I'm not saying that it's a mess. It's just, it turns into a road trip car. So that's kind of what we're at right now. So it'd be nice to have a day just to chill for a minute. That will not happen. We have waves all the way in. So even if the wind dies, which we hope it doesn't now, it would be awful because we would just be bouncing from side to side to side.
Yeah, and this is the biggest waves we've ever been in by far. They're just mountains. Like you just can't even, you can't imagine.
No, and we wish we could show you, but as you know, they don't show up on the camera. So we sit in our little sled and we rock it through the water, and we're making our way slowly to the Azores.
Yeah, I think yesterday I had a total of maybe 2 hours of sleep after a day of maybe 4 hours of sleep, and I spent a whole day down in the salon boat. Didn't leave. I just laid on the couch. That was useless.
Yeah.
And I think everyone's kind of in the same. We're all in the same boat.
Lovely.
But anyway, we're going to enjoy the sunrise here and just watch the oncoming waves as we climb them and
we have a boat
down the other side.
I see another boat.
Is there another boat?
Yeah, so that's fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, we don't see very many boats out here, so when you see them, it's very exciting.
It is. No, there's a big one.
Yeah. But look at this.